Hello guys, how are you today? It's a beautiful Friday, around 1:30 or so. Just stopped raining here in the Philippines, so now we get the great weather with us. Today I want to do a video on the American culture versus the Filipino culture. And the big differences that I've noticed since I've been living here now for 14 months. The first thing is you notice a huge difference the minute you get off the airplane in the way people treat you. At least I did. People here are very friendly. They're very outgoing, and they're always have a smile on their face, and they're always willing to help you out. As opposed to, I can tell you a story in America. One time we came here to visit. And the minute I got off the phone, and we were in Chicago, and I asked one of the workers there, I don't know what her position was, but I asked her, I said, could you help me, show me where to go to get the baggage claim? And she looked at me like I was like, what are you talking about? And she said, there's an information booth down there, Glass them. And I'm like, really? She works there. And she was completely rude. And I told my wife, I looked at my wife, I says, welcome to America. Well, you're not going to witness that here. At least I've never have. And I've made several trips here, and I've been to the airport several times in Manila and everywhere else. So you're going to see a big difference. And it's nice to have an easygoing personality of people here rather than the entitled American attitude. So that's the first thing you're going to notice right off the bat. Oh, what else? Let's see. Americans tend to be more about themselves individually, not as much family. Over here in the Philippines, everything's about family. Families hang together all the time. They celebrate every occasion, and they're always willing to help you out. In America, it's all me for myself. You fend for yourself pretty much. And I'm not saying it's like that with everybody, but that's a lot of the experiences that I have seen. Families here, quite often, when kids get out of school, they stay home. They don't move away. In America, when they're 18, the minute they turn 18, I was one of them. I was on my own, looking to make it in the world. Couldn't wait to get out. But you're not going to see that here. You've got people, kids 25, 30 years old still living at home. Or if not at home, they build a home very close to the family. It's all about family here. That's the biggest thing I've noticed. And it's really refreshing, actually. It's the way it should be. Oh, let's talk about time, okay? Time means nothing here in the Philippines. As you guys probably already know if you've been here. In America, everything's time sensitive. You're always running. You're always doing something. Here, no. It's totally the opposite. There's no sense of urgency whatsoever. So, get used to that. I like it now. At first, I had a hard time with it, but now it's like, it's great. So that's a big one. The food, okay, in America, a lot of Americans eat fast food. Americans eat on a different schedule all the time. I never ate 3 meals a day. In America, over here, you're expected to eat 3 meals a day pretty much, and it's always rice. You're gonna have rice with every meal, no matter whether you want it or not. So you got to get used to that. Americans tend to eat large portions, but they don't eat as often. That was the case with me. I would have a coffee and a Danish in the morning. Half the time I wouldn't eat lunch. Then I'd eat a big dinner at night. Over here, no. First thing in the morning, grab breakfast. Then you grab a big lunch and then a big dinner, okay? And they're always wanting to make sure you eat. Whether you could be full and, I just ate, it doesn't matter. You eat. And when you're a guest at a party over here in the Philippines, they want you to eat first. And I'm not like that. I like to sit back and let others have their, have their go at it, and I just kind of wait. So yeah, you can expect that. It's not hard to get used to. I still don't have 3 meals a day here. Quite often I'll have breakfast, I'll have a Danish or something with coffee, and then I'll have a pretty good sized dinner. I might have a snack throughout the day, whether it's an apple or mango or something like that. Oh, let's see. The people, I've kind of touched on that. People over here are very nice. It's the best part of the Philippines, especially in Dumaguete. If you think about Dumaguete, the name of the city is the city of friendly people, and that's very true. Oh, let's talk about material things like gifts. America's so, it's all about material things in America. Um, it used to be that way for me too. Big birthday party, we'd go out and we'd spend all kinds of money on gifts, and then Christmas, till we decided to stop doing that. Over here, no, they don't do gifts. You know, you go to a birthday party, you show up, you're gonna eat. That's what you do. They spend their money on having a lechon. All their money goes on food and beverage, and that's it. There's no gifts or anything like that. They don't have a Christmas tree with presents under it. So they're not materialistic at all here. As a matter of fact, the minute you go out and you buy something like, well, I bought my lawnmower, their first reaction is, how much was that? Because they're like, they would never spend the money on something like that they could cut with hand or whatever. So you know, it's kind of nice because they're not spending money they don't have. And that's the big difference between here and America. America, they'll whip the credit card out and then wonder why they get a $600 credit card bill with 400 of it interest. They don't do that here. They don't have credit cards. Everything's cash. When you come to the Philippines, get ready to use cash because cash is king over here. And a lot of times, if you go to a place first thing in the morning and you have 1,000 peso, you give them that, 9 times out of 10, they don't have change for it. So you should carry some small bills around. That way they won't have to make change. Or they'll just tell you, I don't have the change to change that bill. So yeah, carry some small cash if you go into a place. Let's see, conflict. Americans seem to love conflict. I mean, a simple thing like road rage, you'd see guys get road rage and just about get out and club each other. I see it all the time. Over here, no. Conflict, they stay away from conflict. They don't like conflict. If you see something going on here, it's usually between an expat. I've seen expats over here get road rage and then get out and start beating on the guy. I mean, those are the kind of things, guys, when you come over here, you can't do it. You need to refrain from doing things like that. You may get mad, but you need to get over it and work it out with whoever the individual may be, whether it's road rage or whatever the case may be. Because unfortunately, expats get a bad reputation because of a few guys that do stupid things. Don't come over here making a scene. Just come over here, fit into the culture, and you'll be accepted just fine. But just don't make waves, okay? That'll just make your life easier. Authority. Americans always question authority. In my experience, every time when I was a store manager for years, a business owner, I was questioned every day on something. Over here, they look up to authority. They accept authority, and they're very respectful. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you? They don't question authority at all. And it's kind of at first, it was like, kind of hard to handle because you expect somebody to come right back at you. But it's the way it should be. I mean, the Filipino people here are really brought up right on family values and treating people with respect. That's how it used to be in America. Now, I'm not saying everybody's bad, but man, I noticed a huge difference since I've lived here. And so be prepared for these things when you come over here. Don't try to come over here and make a big splash, make a big scene. I'm here. It's all about me. Don't do that. If you do, you're going to fail. You're going to be in trouble right off. Keep your distance. Like me, I don't go to a lot of local hangouts where guys go. I just don't want to get involved in that. So I hope this will help you if you're getting ready to move over here. Please, any questions or comments, please feel free to do so. Please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button and the little notification bell. You'll get more videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.